And we're live, folks. Welcome back to the Steve XM Show. On today's episode, this is going to be a quick little episode here. We are designing a voice-controlled push-up counter. So you do push-ups in VR, whenever you want to do them. You count them out loud. There's going to be a little animation that plays on screen. I'll show quickly how that's set up. So first things first, welcome Yo Bro Adele to the chat. Yo Bro, welcome. Have you ever wanted to see a push-up counter get designed from scratch? Here you go. So we're going to be using two programs tonight. We're going to be using Voice Attack here. We're also going to be using Blender. I'm using Blender for the animation. So let's open up the number animated. Where did I do this? Is this? I think it's this one here. So I got numbers 1 through 9. Oh, you got Red Matter. Congrats. I hear that game is freaking sweet. Probably got it for the Quest. So this is my viewport here. I got my camera set up. I'll show it in 3D. I'm just using this. I'm not the best yet at learning how to record 2D-ish things in Blender, but this kind of works. I want the text to be 3D. So I'm going to have numbers 1 through 9 displayed here. I will hit play, and you'll see the little animation. Let's zoom in so you get a better view. Just does a nice little shindig thing there. I don't know why it looks kind of blurry, but so that we're going to do that. We're going to do numbers 1 through 9. I already have 1 through 2 done. Let's take a look at those and see if those turned out right. Pardon my desktop. It's like having a messy room and not cleaning up. I really got to, this is one of my biggest pet peeves too. I love having a desktop that has like 2 things on it. I saved a file here somewhere. It's going to be hard to find. I also got Sorrento VR. Yo bro saying in chat. Let's see if I can bring that up. Oh, nice. Yes. Sorrento was really sweet. I only played it for a little bit, but had a lot of fun with that. Okay, it's over here. It's on this side of the desktop. I'll bring this over here. We'll open this sucker up. All right, so we got numbers 1 and 2 animated already. And they look okay. Just kind of doing a little swirl thing there, it looks like. Up, rotate, back. I don't know if I like that, but that's fine. We're going to go with that for now. Oh, is it the same thing? 0 through 100. One of these is 60 FPS. One of these is not. All right, anyways. We're going to use one of these. I'm going to make a new folder on my C drive here. Let's go to the C drive. And I wish I had my zoom in key still work. Ooh. I guess it kind of does. Let's test something else then. Zoom lower. Zoom lower. All right. All right, my voice commands still work for that. That's pretty cool. That's the wrong camera though. That's all right. Crop some stuff. Zoom upper. Zoom lower. All right, this could be useful for the stream actually. So I will copy the transform from this sucker. Actually, no, let's delete this camera. I don't want this camera on this scene. I want to use this camera here, so I'm just going to copy this. Zoom in. Paste that into here. It'll let me. Why is it not showing it? What's going on, man? All right, anyways, we don't need that right now. Zoom out. All right, it's nice to know those really old voice commands I made a long time ago still work, but I got to rework that whole system. I like doing a lot of key presses nowadays as much as I like doing... Oh, my brother just messaged me. As much as I like the voice commands, for a lot of the things I do, it's actually better not to have the voice commands. I mainly use the voice commands when I'm in VR. Because if you got a keyboard, I mean, you can just have 1,000 hotkeys. Works for most things. Okay, so C drive, streaming folder. I'm going to make this on the D drive. I have more room on my D drive, so I'm going to make a new folder called Blender. Blender stuff. So I don't know how much Blender files take, but I got a lot more room in the D drive, so I'm going to throw stuff there. And then we'll throw I'll make a new folder called animations. And in that folder, I'm going to make a folder called numbers. And I'll throw our number 1 into there. I'll throw both of them in there because I don't know which one's going to look better in OBS. Okay. So now let's open up the OBS over here. Wild Randolph, welcome, welcome. This probably looks kind of weird on stream, but we're going to do some testing here. So I'm going to just add this push-up counter to... Well, I'll just do it to this scene now, because eventually I'm going to add it to the VR scene, but we can copy and paste all that stuff later. I'll group all this stuff. So I will add a new media source. This is going to be called 1 for number 1. What is Yobro saying too? Yobro saying you should play Path of the Warrior. Ooh, yeah, that game looks really sweet. I want to get that. Oh, I already got number 1 in use. All right, we'll call these nums then. All right, so num1, and we're going to grab our animation for number 1, which is on the D drive. Blender stuff, animations, numbers. I should really rename these. It has a super cool story mode. How much replayability is there, yo, bro? Is that like a 2-hour game, 3-hour game? Can you replay it through on a harder difficulty? See, that's my favorite thing about games, is when they give you a unlockable difficulty that you only get once you beat it. All right, so there's our number. Now, this lighting is kind of a little bit of an issue. Let's take a look at that number again. This might not be the one that's well lit. Hey, look at that. It's not well lit, so that's the wrong one. I think this other one I have has got better lighting. You know, they both kind of have shitty lighting. All right, we're going to redo the animation. But anyways, let's just... You can even drive at the end. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. Let's throw our chroma key on there to get rid of the green. And I don't know if this is the best way to do this, but I've noticed when you render files with transparency, they take up a lot more memory. Sometimes it's just easier just to put that green background in there and then just remove it. Unless you're doing something that's green, then I have to change the chroma key. But anyways, okay, so I'm going to be doing push-ups in VR. I'm going to say 1. Now, that seems like it's kind of slow. But let's just get that working. So we'll make the voice command for that. Now, I do have a push-up counter in here already. Push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
All right. I wonder if you guys can hear that. Let's see. Push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
Okay, you guys can't hear that. Okay. Stop running all commands.
All commands have been stopped.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
The animation is long for 1 push-ups, yeah. Yeah, because I'm thinking about how slow that I'm going to be doing push-ups. I do them kind of slow. I like to have a lot of... it's good to do them slow, from what I've heard from fitness experts. So maybe it's not too long. I can go like 1. Oh, that is slow. Yeah, I don't know why it looks like that. Let's try the other file. What was this other one? This one's probably better. Let's throw it on a loop. Holy moly, what's going on there? All right, let's turn the loop off. Try it again. Oh, come on, I'm telling you. Maybe it's the chroma key. I hope you were taught to exhale on the push. Yeah. You go, and then yeah. Yep. We got it. All right, let's turn the chroma key off. I'm just curious why this is not working. Let's see if this fixes it. There might have been some lighting issues when I was blendering it. No, just the file's corrupted, you know. I don't know what that was. What microphone is that, Steve? This is the Blue Yeti microphone. Hopefully it sounds good. We also have another microphone here that I could use. I could turn all 3 microphones on at once. I wonder what that would sound like. You go with the mod mic. We could use this microphone, and we could use this microphone. I could really just screw my computer up. I like to keep this one on, just because it has, you know, instant feedback. I can hear myself talking. I could also do this with this, but I'd have to plug something in. If you don't have anything plugged in, you get a bit of delay, and that throws me off. But this has like no delay, whatever kind of Bluetooth it runs off of. I don't know. There's like no latency or no noticeable latency. Okay. Anyways, are you running through Voicemeeter before OBS Mixer? Yes. No, actually. This is just direct Blue Yeti. There's no filters on this either, I don't believe. Oh, I got a couple things. I got a suppressor, compressor, and a noise gate. That's mainly just to get rid of the fan sound on my computer. Yeah, I can hear the fan right now. It's kind of loud, but you guys can't hear it. Yeah, I used to mess around with trying to like make the sound better, but I decided that I like the original mix of the Yeti. Okay, anyway, so let's get our push-up counter going. I already have the push-up stuff mainly written, so I'm just gonna add a couple things. Actually, no, let's do something else first. I want to remake that Blender thing. I don't know why it looked like such crap. I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe let's just try to re-render that. That doesn't look too bad. Let's just try to re-render that. So let me see where this is going to get saved to. We want to render it in Eevee. That's fine. Oh, let's change it to 30 FPS. Maybe that's what it was. Oh yeah, that's kind of what it was, I think. Still looks a little weird, but okay. So we're gonna save it. Not to the desktop. We're gonna go to the D drive. Go back up a couple directories. I can't go out of the C drive. What the hell? I'm not really good at navigating these menus yet, to be honest. Volumes? Okay, D drive, Blender stuff, animations, numbers. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do it there. Seems like OBS is playing it at half speed. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. I can change that in post, but I wonder if I should run this in 60 FPS. I should render it in 60 FPS. We could try that. It should render pretty quickly, this animation, so let's test it out. So, I don't know how to name the files through Blender, though. That's interesting. I'm not really sure how to name them. I don't know if I could put a 1 there. I don't know what that's going to do. All right, anyways, we're going to output it as a FMPEG. This should all be good. This should all be good. 30 frames per second. Let's just render this real quick, see what happens. Render animation. Hopefully this doesn't take an hour. All right, it's going pretty quick. It's only 60 frames, so. Ooh, I don't like that shadow. See the lighting. How does the lighting look? Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to fix that shadow. I don't know if my green chroma key is going to get rid of that completely. But this already looks better. It's bright. It's bright white. My other one I had before was not a bright white render. Okay. Okay, it's done. All right, so let's check our path. D drive, Blender. I just want to see. Actually, I'll just load it through OBS because. All right, so number 1. Yeah, see, I gotta rename it. I think this is it. Oh yeah, it looks better. 1. A pro tip for animations that will take a long time to render. Save as PNGs, not a video. In case of crash. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure, Randolph. When I did the 3D voice attack Blender. Actually, let me open up that real quick. I like showing that off. It looks pretty cool when you show it off in Blender too. Oh, save. Whereas, yeah, when I rendered this, I did this with PNGs. So this is the with Eevee, it's not really an issue. It sounds like you got some experience, Randolph, with Blender. That's good to know. I got some people they got my back. But yeah, this was fun making this. Unfortunately, in the video, you can't really see the detail of let's go to Eevee real quick. You can't really see some of the detail that I had in there. Wow, 15 or 20 years. I didn't even know it's that old. Yeah, that was fun making that. Guys, check out the video if you haven't yet. I did a time lapse of it. I'll be doing a time lapse when I do my official logo too. All right, let's get back into our numbers. I feel like I opened something wrong here, but let's take a look at the view. All right, I don't know what I did, but it's already on number 2. Everything else looks the same. Let's see where it's saving it to. Yeah, I have used Unity for years also. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm really unorganized right now. Like I said, you guys see my messy desktop in the beginning. It's really making things difficult. All right, so yeah, we don't want this. Man, what is going on here? Is this, I don't think it's the right file. I want to open up my most recent one. How do I open recent? Oh. I think this is the one I want. No, this isn't the one I want. That's interesting. Okay. I was opening the wrong one the whole time. We want discard changes. I want numbers animated or text animation. It's one of those two. Let's try this one. I'll know which one it is right away. It's not this one. Okay, so it's text animation. What? Numbers animated. Maybe it didn't save. What the hell? All right, let me go to my Google Drive real quick because I made numbers 1 through 8. I don't want to redo all that from scratch. It's going to take some time. I'll do this off camera here. Google Drive. The name of the file is numbers.blend. Okay. I must have just been confused. Okay, yes, this is the one. Okay, so this has all the different numbers. All right, this should be good. We just got to make sure it's saving to the right spot. D drive, Blender stuff, animation numbers. All right, this is fine, except. All right, let's render this one too. I don't think this one has the shadow. Or you know what, let me turn shadows on. Whoa, it's got a huge shadow. So I could remove that shadow. And I think I already know how to do that. I think I'm smart enough to figure that out. So what I would do is, I have this area light here. I'm going to shift duplicate this. Then I'm going to move it in the Z direction. So it'll hit the surface there. If I make this one brighter, bet it will cancel out the other light and get rid of that shadow. Don't know if that's going to work completely. We'll give it a shot. I'll turn this up to 400 watts. Kind of getting rid of some of that green, but let's see what Yo Bro Dell's saying here. He's saying, ooh. Path of the Warrior is my favorite exercise game. Also, it has more than 2-hour story mode. It has so much replayability because it has so many unlocks to get. You can also drive a car at the end. Yeah, you're really selling this Path of the Warrior game. I'm gonna have to pick it up. I wonder if it's gonna come to Viveport Infinity at all, Yo Bro. All right, let's check out this render. Oh, which view am I in? Oh, wrong window. All right, let's play it. It also has many mini games like pool, arcade games, rhythm game in one of the levels. Yeah, it sounds fun. I mean, it looked cool. All right, let's render this sucker. Sit back while we render. Thankfully, these renders are pretty quick, or else this would be really bad to do live on stream. I probably won't do every number on stream. I just want to get the basics down. Oh yeah, this looks good. Nice little spin. Then it's going to hold its position there for a second. I had difficulty using the text offset. I ended up just using GIMP and making numbers 1 through 9. We're using the Rockwell extra bold font. And I made the numbers in GIMP, converted them to SVGs, and I just extruded the SVGs. I had to trim them up, of course, a little bit. Actually, no, I didn't do that yet. There's going to be some overhang on some of these, but that's all right. All right, anyways, let's open up OBS. Let's add, oh, I'm still on the screen. Messy desktop, don't look at that. Let's add in media. I'm going to call this num1. Boom, num1's already in use, okay. right, we'll get our second one in there, num2. I don't know which one of these is which. I didn't name these. So we'll just hope it's right. Nope, that's num1. Now, of course, num1's got the shadow. Let's just see what happens when we chroma key that sucker. I'll put a loop on it. But chances are that shadow is probably going to screw up the chroma key, so we'll probably have to redo that. And I'm going to be hidden here for a second. Don't worry, guys. I'll be back. I'm just hiding behind this. Chroma key, boom. And surprisingly, the shadow didn't really affect it too much. 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be good. I think that'll be pretty cool for our push-up counter. It's a lot better than what I was using before that was just text coming from a text file that updated very slowly. This will be much, Taco in space. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the Steve XM show, Taco. I like the little, face smiley emoji. All right, so we got our start of our push-up counter here. Where's my num1 though? Where the hell did that go? It's way down there. All right, I'm gonna make a new group. Group selected items. This is gonna be numbers. And we got number 1, number 2. We'll do up to number 3. I'll program the voice attack for numbers 1 through 3. Robin here. Okay, cool. Robin Kester. Yeah, I noticed you changed recently. I see you on the Discords as Taco in Space. I mainly see you in the rendered reality Discord. All right, let's take a look at this one. That one's not working. All right, so we do have an issue here. Let's go and rename these files properly. Blender stuff, animations, numbers. I wish I could do a preview of these in the window here. I know there's a way to do that. What is this? There's a way to preview it. How do you preview stuff? View tools, play. There's a way to preview stuff over here. I know it. It's got to be... Oh, here you go. Preview pane. There it is. So many aliases. Yeah, I've stuck with Steve XM for a while now. I don't think I'll change it. We still don't have any meaning for the XM. All right, so this is our -63. That's our 2. Okay, so let's rename that. F2 for rename. Is that going to work? Good. Num2. Then we got... This one is our number 1. Wow, look how thick that number 1 is. That's way different. All right, let's delete that one. That one's super slow. I'm my real name on YouTube. Okay, I was too late to Twitch, so I missed the cool names. Yeah, I'm still waiting to get Steve XM on Twitch. Someone else has it. Man, my fonts are way different, aren't they? All right, we got to redo our number 1 because it's not going to mesh. People are going to notice that. Damn, I got to close OBS or I got to delete one of these. Let's just delete these. Okay, which one's using number 1? Oh, I know why it's got underneath everything. Sorry guys, I'm kind of trying to think and read at the same time here. All right, so this is... That's our number 1. That is also our number 1. All right, so let's make our number 2 our number 2. Let's delete this number 1 because it's not the one I want. Remove it. All right, so now we have an animated number 2. It looks pretty good. Is this some of your Blender work for voice attack push-up script? Yes, yes. I used to have another voice attack script I used in the past for the push-up counter, but it was kind of slow. It relied on updating a text file. And for some reason, OBS has got a bit of a delay when it grabs those files. I bet there's some behind-the-scenes counter that only updates, I don't know, once a second or something like that. Voice attack will be instantly hitting these media sources here. So as soon as I say 2, it'll pop it up instantly. Now, of course, I wasn't actually using a voice command there, but that was just to demonstrate. Yes, yeah, I figured the 3D looks better. Anytime you can add a little bit of flair and touch to things, I like to do it. It's a lot of learning. All right, here's a number 1. This one should look a little bit better here. Okay. So what I ended up doing is I wrote the animation for 1, and I figured out a way to copy that over. So I should be able to just copy that on numbers 1 through 9. Be done with that. We're only going to do 1 and 3 right now. So let's render 1 and 3. Number 3, I still got to rig up with the animation, so you guys will get to see that live. But let's render this animation. You can watch it go here while we chat. For those that do want to join voice chat, I know not many people, not too many people like to do the voice chat, but I am in my Discord voice chat right now. So feel free to hop in there and chat. Just forewarn you, you will be live. Your voice will be live going across the universe here. And I'm going to be wrapping this up too in about 20 minutes or so. So got to finish watching this documentary with the wife. It's really good. This Aaron Hernandez documentary on Netflix is pretty good. I got the last episode to watch, so we'll check that out tonight. And for those that are looking forward to some podcasts that I'm doing, I got an upcoming podcast coming up here soon. I'm not going to say too much about it, but I will be doing it live. It'll probably be obviously at a nighttime. All right, let's go into our folder before we forget. Let's take a look at this sucker. There's our old number 1. Let's delete. At least I think it's the old one. Let's delete that. Although this black is not very black. Oh well. Whatever. Alright, let's rename this sucker num1. Now let's just make our num3. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my 3. Now the best way I found to do this was, and this is probably not the best way, so, but I grab this sucker, I move it in position to, I guess, the origin, you would call it. I had trouble making this thing the origin around the geometry. I don't know why. Like, for instance, I'll show you. If I do object set origin geometry, actually, that time it worked. Okay. Actually, yeah, it did work that time, so maybe we'll just do that. I don't know why it wasn't working before. All right, let's test that out. Maybe this one will work. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to move it in position with my other numbers. Then I'm going to click on my number 1. I'm going to select it. Oh, you guys can't see anything. Chat it up still. Oh, you know me. What's going on here? Okay, just making sure. All right, so let's see. So yeah, number 3, here we are. Where's my number 1? Did I just delete it when I wasn't looking? I think I did. Edit. No. Where'd it go? Undo previous action. I deleted it. I did. All right, so yeah, click on number 1. We'll select it from here just so we know we got it. Then I'm going to go into the graph editor. I think this is the best way to do it. Now, I do think you got to set a keyframe actually. So let's select our number 3 only, if I can. I'll go back to frame 1. I'm going to set a keyframe here. Insert keyframe. Whoa. Insert keyframe for whatever. Location, rotation, scale. That's fine. I think you got to do at least one keyframe to be able to copy other keyframes over. I could be wrong. But anyways, now we'll select our number 1. We'll copy all of the keyframes. I think I want to copy them from the dope sheet. That's how I did it last time. I don't know, it works, so let's just try this. copy all those suckers. We'll go to number 3. We'll click on number 3. Now I'm going to paste those keyframes in. They're not going to work. It worked the one time. It's very finicky how to do this. All right, what's going on here? What is all this stuff? Where are my labels at? Text to animation. That's the stuff I want. I want to close all this other stuff out. Text to animation. Is it really only just this? All right, copy this. Send it over here. Why doesn't it work? I think that might have worked. I think I had to paste it in the dope sheet. Right, it's a little weird. I wonder if it's got something to do with the origin. But you know what? It might work for what we're trying to do here. Might just work. Let's take a look at it from... Oh, you know what? I think I like stuck a light on it or something. Whoa. Yeah, I attached a light to it, I think. That's funny. All right, let's undo some stuff. Undo. Gonna hit undo a bunch. Play again. Okay, that's what I did. I stuck a light on this thing somehow. So let's try this again. Come over to the dope sheet. This should be a lot easier than it is, but we're gonna select all the stuff, copy it from text to action. Then we're gonna paste it here. And I'm screwing something up. I don't really want to animate that from scratch. There's an easy way to do this. Should be able to copy it. Anywho. Maybe if I copy it from here. Copy all those. Go over to the third one. I think you could paste them in. Paste. Oh. Okay, I was just hitting the wrong button. But it's not rotating, so I must not have copied the rotation one. I wonder if it's because I didn't insert a key for rotation. That could be why. So let's insert a keyframe again for location, rotation, and scale. Then I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to copy. Oh, I didn't grab it. It's way up there. How do you select all? A? A, copy. Okay, I think we got it this time. Paste. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I didn't... You can see this line that goes up here. That was for the rotation. Yeah. I didn't grab that last time because I just selected all these ones. It didn't select that. What I should have did was hit A, of course, to select all. Simple mistake. Now I know how to do it. Let's hide the number 1. Take a look. Should be the same exact animation as the other ones. Boom. Render that sucker. And we'll rename it. And then we'll throw it into we'll throw it into OBS. And then we'll program the commands. And I should be able to do 3 push-ups live on stream here with some counters. That'd be pretty cool. Man, this thing renders pretty quick. I wonder if there's any advantage to like rendering these in cycles. If it would look any better. Probably not that much better. Pretty simple anyways. But yeah, I do like the way that Cycles does images. Oh, so beautiful. I might have a file on here I can show off from something I was working on at work. Might have something like that to show off here. Okay, anyways. Let's rename that sucker. Ooh, my headset's dying. Okay, D drive, Blender stuff, animations, numbers. I already know this is going to be num3. Boom. All right, so now we can open up our beautiful OBS. We can add a couple of numbers. I'll just duplicate this one. Where's duplicate? I don't see it. Copy. Okay, whatever. Paste. I don't think that's what I wanted. That's definitely not what I wanted. I wonder if you can't copy it if it's in a group or something weird. Try this. Copy. Paste duplicate. Why can't I do that? So if I change the name of one of these, it's just going to change that one. It's not going to make anything new. Num22. Alright, I don't know why it's being a pain. But that's fine. So this is num2. Boom, should work still. There it is. Let's add another media source. Call this num3. Boom. We can copy the filters from this one. Oh, let's make it all the same cases. So I'm going to rename this one. I want the N to be capital. This is going to be useful for when I go to go into voice attack. I can just copy the filters from this one. Copy filters and just paste them onto this one. That's why it'd be nice if I could duplicate. I don't know why it's not letting me. It would bring over the filters and everything. Usually there's a duplicate button. Copy. Paste duplicate. Why can't I do that? I don't know. Add media source. Num1. Browse for num1. Boom. Copy filters. Paste filters. And we got numbers 1 through 3. And I can demonstrate what it would look like without the voice commands. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what happened with the 2? What's the 2 doing? Is the 2 looping? Get out of here with that loop crap. Okay. All right, now let's get the voice commands going here. So what we're going to do is, and these should all be the same amount of time. Let me see how long these are. Properties. Details, these are, well, it only tells me 2 seconds, so I don't know. It's like 2.3, 2.4. We don't know. We're going to call it 2.5 and hope this works. So, push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
All right. Might still have the push-up counter. Let's see. Add text source. Ooh, look at we do. Okay, let's just throw these on the screen. I'll show how it used to work. The push-up number and the push-up total. So we got number, total. 1, 2. Hey, look at that delay. 3. 3. So this was the old way that I was doing it. A lot of delay. I don't really like it. That's enough push-ups. N push-ups? No. Stop push-ups. Well, I think it's just stop. Stop.
Push-up mode deactivated.
Yeah, not very creative there. This should update. Total equals 3. It's not updating, is it? Oh, you know what? I think I moved that text file. It's kind of funny. Push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
It updates after you relaunch it. See, that's not ideal either. So we got to fix the way the counter works, but you can see this is summing up our push-ups at the end. 7. 13. I think it only goes up to 9. I knew I couldn't do more than 9. 9. 10. Okay, anyways. We'll leave these in the corner. We can compare and contrast the speed between the new method versus the old method. So we'll throw that sucker up there. And we'll get the new method in here. Ooh, look at that. It's so much better. All right, so let's take a look at the code for that. I don't know quite where that is, to be honest. It's in fitness. That makes sense. There's push-up mode. Okay. What is it doing exactly? See, it's waiting. It's waiting for a spoken response, numbers 0 through 10, or stop. So all we got to do is when a certain number is picked up, it's just going to play one of those voice attack things. Maybe I can probably zoom this in. I can't actually. I don't have that set up yet. Anywho, all I got to do, I have a file that I always use here for this kind of stuff. I think it's in OBS. I always forget the syntax for this thing, so I usually just copy this one. I got my OBS thing here. I think it's this one here. Nope, not that one. Yeah, not right now. I know. Hold on, kitty. Oh, it's this one here. Okay, here we go. Let's copy this sucker. And I'm not quite sure how this is going to work yet. I don't know if this is going to work. So we'll find out. All right, so I copied that. Let's go back into fitness. Let's go back into the push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
Stop running all commands.
Don't worry, I just stopped all the commands.
Cat just jumped on my lap and dug her nails into me. Okay, so this is a nice little built-in, I guess you call it a WebSocket. Controls OBS. You can have it toggle sources, switch scenes, do all that stuff. I'm going to use it to toggle source. And all you got to do is just type in the name of the source as it's listed in OBS. So in this case, this is num1. I can actually test it here. And look at it, works. Now, that's toggling it, so that's going to be an issue because it'll only... I'll have to reset it afterwards is pretty much what it is. So what I'll have to do, unfortunately, to get this to work properly is I'll have to add a pause. We'll add a 2.5 second pause. Actually, we'll just try it with 2.3. Shave off a couple of milliseconds here or there. Then we're going to have it run it again. This is probably not the best way to do it, but it's the only way I can think of offhand. So, let's test it out. Push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
Let's see what this cat's doing right now. All I see is a tail. 1. 1. Hey, work, kitty. She doesn't like it. 1. Ooh, that's pretty slick. 1. Ooh, I can't wait to do some push-ups in VR. All right, let's... Ow, you just bite me? Get off of me. Go on, kitty. Know how many cats have been thrown live on stream? It's just a fact of nature. Poor cats. Okay, anyways, let's go back into push-up mode. Now, this is just a simple matter of copying and pasting. So I'm going to copy and paste this. Boom. Oh, I'll duplicate all 3 lines of code here. Duplicate, and I'll just move it down. Duplicate. Now I left in the code for writing to the file and all that stuff. I'll still use the total feature probably, but that's still intact. And all I got to do here is just change these numbers from 1 to 2 to 3. Duplicate down. Change this to a 3. Boom, delete, duplicate, down, and we have ourselves a push-up counter. Now I probably will make fancy numbers for the total as well. I don't see myself doing more than 50 to 100 push-ups in a setting. I think I did 50 the one night in stream, which is kind of crazy. I don't really do push-ups much, but we'll get there. We'll get back there. We're gonna get back into some VR fitness soon. All right, anyways, here it goes, guys. Let's test it out live here. 1. Oh, wait. Stop running all commands.
Don't worry, I just stopped all the commands.
I wish we had a better background. We'll get some in the background here that looks better. Ooh, that's provocative. I was gonna choose one of these images here. I'm like, what the heck should I choose? Let's go with this one. View image. Can I full screen this sucker? Is it F11? Oh, that's low quality. I don't want that. Gotta get a good background for this, you know? Come on, I want some gym scenery. All right, this one's pretty high def. We'll go with this one. Oh boy, wrong button. Okay, view image, boom. Why can't I just make that full screen? Usually you can view image in another page. Right click. View image. Open link a new tab. Let's try that. Yeah, well, it sends me right to the page. Come on, I just want a freaking background picture here. There we go. Whatever, this will do. You guys get the idea. We're getting physical here. You got some weights back there. Push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
1, 2, 3. Now what's interesting is I wonder what happens if I say it quickly. Like if I do 1, 2. Yeah, see the pause was still occurring. That's going to be the issue. I can't do it too fast, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it that fast anyway, so I think it's fine. Let's pretend like we're doing push-ups here. 1, 1, 2, 3. You know what I could do? No, I like the audio cue first. I guess it doesn't matter. That should be fine. That's a good pace. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can say it as it's dropping down. I'm going to try to say it as it's hitting this point back down. Let's see if that works. 1, 2, 3. That was too quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that counter still works. That counter still goes up to 10. All right, guys, we did it. That was the stream for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to get that coded in because I have some, oh, let's get in a different view. I do have some VR fitness stuff planned coming up soon. We're gonna be doing push-ups in VR. I got some new games to check out. I won a copy of O-Shape VR. So O-Shape, where did I win that one? I won that from Paolo Triani's channel. He's a good YouTube content creator. Apparently I entered a contest somehow, I don't even remember. I got to pick from a bunch of different games, and O-Shape was one of them. So we're gonna be playing O-Shape. I have like $100 of Steam credit. Saving those for some good upcoming titles. But I'm gonna be buying some of the Beat Saber tracks. I'm not gonna be getting the actual packs. I'm gonna be getting some of the individual songs because I really like those 360 songs and the 180 songs. So I'm gonna be buying like all of those ones that are compatible. So we'll be doing push-ups in between Beat Saber, in between O-Shape. I'll pretty much be trying to squeeze push-ups in whenever I can. And now it's going to look good with the push-up counter. 1, 2, 3. And we just gotta animate 4 through 9, and I'll come up with a better solution for my counter. But yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like showing you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. In the future, we'll probably have people chatting in here with me in voice chat, but we still have people joining in the regular chat, so that's cool too. But yeah, I look forward to more of these behind the scene things. I'll have my desktop cleaned up for the next episode, I promise. And yeah, a lot more behind the scenes stuff because I do this stuff anyways, and I figured I can always just do it live on stream, get some feedback while I'm doing it. So actually, let me see if I can show off one last thing before we end this sucker. Let's save. Where is... I want to see if I got that thing from work that I was working on. It's so cool looking. I'm pretty sure I have it. I think I emailed it to myself. Let me just see if I can open this up real quick, because this is something worth looking at here. Ah, full screen. I do have some pretty cool voice commands I could show off sometime. Minimize all windows.
Okay.
Maximize all windows.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
Anything for you.
Google search the happy monkey. It didn't work. But we got some more advanced dictation stuff coming up because I figured out a way to get VoiceAttack to dictate really well. What is that called? Speech notes? Speech notes. Oh yeah, this is really cool. I could show this off for like 10 seconds too. Watch this. All right, this is speech notes. Where the heck's my microphone? Unlock premium. Usually there's a button here you can click. What the hell? Where is it? Click the speaker icon. Oh, is this the right one? I might be on the wrong thing. There's a text-to-speech thing you can do here.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I think I'm on the wrong thing. Read aloud, speech notes. But this thing works really great for dictating text. Came up with a system that I can dictate really advanced text speech to this, and it sends it back as a text file. We can use that with VoiceAttack, do some pretty cool stuff. Actually, I have a profile for that. Should open it. Should launch it. Got a speech notes profile. Let's check that out. There it is. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
End note. There we go. Oh. Close it. They changed this or something. There used to be a microphone on this thing. Click the mic to start dictating. Where the hell is the mic? I don't see it. Oh, it only works in Chrome browser. Ah, all right, let's just open the Chrome up real quick. I don't know why that didn't open. It should have opened in Chrome. Aha, there it is. Okay, there's our little... All right, so look at this. Look how well this works. I am a crazy man that knows a lot about everything. Look at what I'm talking about right now. I went to space 3 times last year, and I still have pennies to show for it. All right. So let's read that back and see if I got everything right. I am a crazy man that knows a lot about everything. Look at what I'm talking about right now. I went to space 3 times last year and still have pennies to show for it. I got every single word that I said 100% correct. I mean, this thing's fantastic. I'm going to be using this for a VoiceAttack program that I'm writing that will take notes and stuff like that. It's using the same voice recognition technology that like you get from like Google Speech and stuff like that. I don't know how it works, but this thing works so amazing that I don't even know what to do with myself. It's just so powerful. What could we do with this thing? I don't know, but we're going to make some cool voice attack programs around it. My name is Steve XM. Yeah, look at this. This thing works so amazing that I don't even know what to do with myself. Oh, I got this part wrong. Just so powerful that we could do this. Okay, all right. So maybe it's not working 100%, but still, it works like 20 times better than the built-in one. Okay, so we don't have time to show off the other thing, but that's okay. We'll save that for another episode. But I will catch you guys on the next episode of the Steve XM Show. Thanks for tuning in. We got the push-up counter working full swing. Is it still on? 1. 1? Oh, I switched profiles. We gotta go back to this one. Push-up mode.
Time for some push-ups.
1. 2. 3. Done. Peace, y'all. Catch ya on the next episode.